Breaking news. Your brother is back, oh. Fani Kayode. We all know Fani Kayode, one of the persons Nigerians look forward to get, his input on matters that concerns the nation. And the guy broke everybody's heart. Not like they were expecting more from him, but I mean, somebody you hold so much in high esteem, and you never knew that he could potentially, drop you from a height. Femi is one of those people who will speak constructively, with regards to and criticize the current administration, letting Nigerians know exactly what was going on. And so when he moved to APC, it was a shock because before that came, there were insinuations that he was going to move. And Fani Kayode denied it. Like he said, there was nothing like that. Nigerians were really shocked and were really, you mean there was not, before you could say Jack Robinson, here goes the man. And he disgraced not just himself but everybody. Yeah, he disgraced not just himself but everybody, and everybody, since then, do not really take him with very much seriousness. Now, Fani Kayode has been in another situation where we can see that apart from political matters, he's also having his own personal issues with ex-wife and all that and all that, and he's been on the news lately. Now himself, and also as well as EFCC cases. So there's been a lot of, mix up of a lot of things he's been, all encapsulated in. Right now, court has banned Fani Kayode ex-wife from commenting on family and children because of the recent outrage in which she has, make the family, to be. Fani Kayode has taken her to court. A federal capital territory family court sitting at the Magistrates District, Waziri Zone 2, Abuja, has restrained Precious from making comments that could lead to identification of children whose custody issues has been submitted before it for determination. Precious is the former wife of the ex-Minister of Aviation, Femi Kayode. The application in the matter has to do with the family and all that they are currently going through, which has been made public. The trial judge, Dora, gave the order following a motion moved by the applicant, Femi Kayode, lawyer Adeolu Adedipo, to the effect. The judge therefore grants the order of interim injunction restraining Precious from publishing the names, address, schools, photograph of or making any comment representing or presenting any speech or paper, whether it be public gathering or during a program described as green sheets, apostolic roundtable slated for February the 26th. She also granted the court restraining the ex-wife from commenting on any social media platform of any information likely to lead to the identification of the children whose custody issue has been submitted to the court pending the determination of what the family and Femi Fani Kayode is seeking for. Adedipo in the motion marked MN 05 2022 filed on February the 14th on behalf of Femi Fani Kayode prayed the court for four orders, which include an order granting the leave to the applicant to amend the original proceedings filed in the case. He sought for an order of submitted services on the correspondence of the amended organizing motion on notice on injunction and hearing notice. The lawyer also sought for an order sitting down for hearing in camera the conduct of any or proceedings in the case in the best interest of the children involved to preserve their respective rights to dignity and privacy. He also asked the court for an order of interim injunction stopping Precious or associate from making presentation or any public gathering social platform to break relationship and to speak on their former marriage. So this is what is happening. He has taken his wife to court. I mean, it's been a very messy matter where issues has been, issues has been, in the public space family issues has been in the public place, and I can tell you it's not the best of places to put your family issue. Of course, if you are a celebrity, a government official, I don't think, to a large extent, you should bring your family into that mess. I just think that we should put priorities and put things the way they ought to be, because, like, for instance, the whole case now trying to prevent the ex-wife from doing whatever she's doing is because children are involved. And whether you like it or not, psychologically speaking, some of these things will go on to affect the children. Yes. And whether you like it or not, and we know children talk, they may look like they are angels. They don't see, they don't say. You'll be surprised. Somebody will say in school, is it not your daddy that did this, that did that? Your daddy betrayed Nigerians. He went to eat the food that he has once rejected. And your daddy and mommy, things. And before you know it, emotional trauma is not something you see. It's not something you see. So I believe when parents are having issues or going through whatever they are going, as much as possible, you keep the children out. Because what they are saying now is that she takes the matters to some form of gathering where the children's names, school, and some other things are being mentioned. As they grow older, of course, divorce does not profit anybody, irrespective of the circumstances, all things being equal. Okay, all things being equal, please don't stay in an abusive relationship. But I mean, we're speaking in an ideal case. All things being equal, a father and mother are supposed to stay with their children so that they can get the current perspective of family, okay, and understand what life is and is all about. Okay, where one of the parents is soft, the other one is a bit tough, so that the children are properly mended and groomed, okay, and be ready for life, to face the reality of life. Okay, but guess what? When there is a breakup in relationship, whether you like it or not, you may not accept. To a large extent, there is, it affects the children. It does. So, to a large extent, the children are at the receiving end. Now, to not drag them into legal battle where their names are now on social media and the rest, I don't think is an ideal. I don't think it's a very welcoming situation, because as they are growing, self-esteem, personalities could be affected and altered because of decisions that parents have taken. However, we need to be careful the decisions we are making, because at the end of the day, we are not the only ones involved. You see, so Femi Kayode has taken his wife to court again, and it is what it is. Leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Have a good day. Bye for now.